What? Man said arriba. What the hell? What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and I like to know KRXOVR Media. Needless to say, I wasn't finna let another day go by without checking this out. I know a couple people DM me directly, people who I know who know that I love Unknown T. They sent me this one saying, yo, you gotta check this. And I just know it's going to be mod because I know that Unknown T has been experimenting, he's been pushing his own creative boundaries more and more and more. I'm just super excited to see his growth. I know that he recently announced his upcoming project, July 30th. Make sure I look out for the reaction to that one. I'm definitely trying to do a reaction, yo. But listen, man, Rise Above Hate was mod. Everything he dropped since then has been mod. I know this mixtape is about to be mod. I know this is about to be mod. So you know what? I don't want to hold you out too much longer. Let's get it. I like this setup too. This is cold.
Listen, step out, don't pre up, that's my Goodums.
How do you? This beat is so calm and so just like harmonic, and you just come through with that kind of energy. Reminds me of Dead Air.
Listen, step out, don't pre up, that's my Goodums. I gripped on twos, I cheated, I think that I shouldn't, but no, I should've. The CID can't chat to me, I'm so fluent, I dodged that bullet.
CID is to on to my niners. I'm in the jail, swinging my arms. Yeah, we in there. I don't care, but we in the back one more time.
Listen, step out, don't pre up, that's my Goodums. I gripped on twos, I cheated, I think that I shouldn't, but no, I should've. The CID can't chat to me, I'm so fluent, I dodged that bullet. Shit, this guy wanted me, I would've, I would've put it all in a block like would've. Be a shot like would've. Anytime when the pagans ran and the man back wine to the gal them manage. My last bitch went banging, she does be a chatting. Why she always jamming? Black on my young ting back from early. She was trapped in a jewelry package. Star sign Scorpio, shorty sassy. And of course she damaged. Bills round shoulder, no auto arena. Hop out the car, then we seminar Reba, dental step.
What? Man said arriba. What the hell? Jesus. You know what? I don't care. We'll be in this back. Go argue with your mother. Because this deserves it. Unknown T is too talented, he's too multifaceted. He just continues to grow. You can hear it, like he continues evolving.
Step out, don't pre up, that's my Goodums. I gripped on twos, I cheated, I think that I shouldn't, but no, I should've. The CID can't chat to me, I'm so fluent, I dodged that bullet. Shit, this guy wanted me, I would've, I would've put it all in a block like would've. Be a shot like would've. Anytime when the pagans ran and the man back wine to the gal them manage. My last bitch went banging, she does be a chatting. Why she always jamming? Black on my young ting back from early. She was trapped in a jewelry package. Star sign Scorpio, shorty sassy. And of course she damaged. Bills round shoulder, no auto arena. Hop out the car, then we seminar Reba, dental step with a new tutu, she my new ballerina. Blessing out the corner, you can't see me. Your time's up, John Cena. See me in a Nina, Mama Sita, shawty, she my side chick, Shensia. Step out, don't pre up, that's my Goodums. I gripped on twos, I cheated, I think that I shouldn't, but no, I should've. The CID can't chat to me, I'm so fluent, I dodged that bullet. Shit, this gal wanted me, I would've put it all in a block like would've. Step out, don't pre up, that's my Goodums. I gripped on twos, I cheated, I think that I shouldn't, but no, I should've.
And that's what I love about this genre when it's done well. It's the exact same hook, it's the same beat, but something as simple as adding some vocals just adds a whole other layer to it. I do wish that the vocals were a little bit softer. If I had to give a critique, I do wish they were a little bit softer. It kind of feels like they're competing with his voice, but I don't care. This is cold.
I would've put it all in a
I hope this is on Spotify.
Step out, don't pre up, that's my Goodums. I gripped on twos, I cheated, I think that I shouldn't, but no, I should've. The CID can't chat to me, I'm so fluent, I dodged that bullet. Shit, this guy wanted me, I would've put it all in a block like would've. Be a shot like would've, be out. Be a shot like would've, be out. Be a shot like would've, be out. Be a shot like, I would've put it all in a block like would've. Be a shot like, my baby girl knows I'm the preacher, teacher out the boot off like a keeper. Pre for ups and pop up with a teaser, visa pass, let's fly off to Ibiza. She say that I
can barely even comment on the bars because what he's doing is, everything about this is cold, right? The fact that it has the pianos in there, this is definitely like an evolved kind of drill sound, right? I know a lot of artists, including Unknown T, have been saying, you know, like how bored they are with drill and everything. So I think that we need to start giving the producers a lot more credit because they're keeping this genre and the artists alive, the scene, everything, right? But like, it has that kind kind of like more subtle kind of vibe to a little bit, kind of like New Testament a little bit by Trizak, right? Where it's like you can kind of hear what makes it familiar, you can kind of hear what makes it what the artist likes and what they sound good on and what we know we like from them, but also just a little bit more reimagined, if that makes sense.
My baby girl knows I'm the preacher, teacher out the boot off like a keeper, pre-for ups and pop up with a teaser, visa pass, let's fly off to Ibiza. She say the tug them wanna meet up, pull the block them pull up with a keisha, posted on the man them with a creature, motor block the boot off like a keeper, pre-for ups and pop up with a teaser, visa pass, let's fly off to Ibiza. She say the tug them wanna meet up, pull the block them pull up with a keisha, posted on the man them with a creature, multiply the bin bags in a leader. She keep texting from a distance, no meter, baby, come smoke my sativa. Expensive bitch cause she fleek up, bougie so I still link Adenika. Irish Swiss and mixed with Dominica, classy but I still grip on my meter. He talks about who mama see her, don't be daft cause that you said deceiver. Step out, don't pre off cause that's my Goodums. I gripped on two so I cheated, I think.
Only thing is that it just kind of felt like, what am I even trying to say? I was trying to say feel and sound at the same time. It does kind of feel like some things are competing with his voice a little bit. At least that's how it feels to me, right? It feels like the pianos, it sounds like, are just a little too strong. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, maybe I'm not. But overall, I love this. It just has everything that makes Unknown T what he is, who he is. And it's a 10, letting you know off rip. Right, so that's that. But we want to just ride out. But this is cold. I'm biased probably, but I love this.
The CID can't chat to me, I'm so fluent, I dodged that bullet. Shit, this guy wanted me, I would've pull it all in a block like would've. Step out, don't pre up, cause that's my Goodums. I gripped on two, so I cheated, I think that I should've, but no, I should've. The CID
this kind of has like an interlude vibe.
Shit, this guy wanted me, I would've put it all in a block like would've. Yeah, shot like doodle, yeah.
It says an interlude, but like if this is on his project, this definitely feels like an interlude. Like if he would have cut this maybe in half, like this could have been cut in half if he wanted to, and it could have been a hook. That was cold. I don't care. I'm giving it a 10.
SD made this.
I'm giving it. You can go argue with somebody who cares. I'm giving it a 10. So in this channel, we hold the vowels. That means we're gonna get straight into it. I'm giving this one a 10. I know I have some things that I do wish that were a little bit different, but I already said it's a 10, so it's a 10. Everything about this one just screams Unknown T. Like, if it was anybody else's voice, I would have said, nah, that's an Unknown T vibe, right? Everything about it, like, it just gives you everything that he's already given us, and just more and more and more. He continues to evolve. Like, it had that experimental vibe to it, but it also had that traditional Unknown T kind of energy. Everything from the flows, the beat selection is probably the biggest highlight on this song. I really like how this just has inklings of the old Unknown T and this kind of progressive, I'm going somewhere different, I'm tired of the old stuff kind of Unknown T. So it's like, it doesn't alienate too much of either audience. I think if I had to change anything about this beat, I would probably make some things a little more subtle. Like I said, there was some moments when the vocals were really overpowering, even the pianos a little bit, right? And I think that maybe if we would have had some really soft kind of subtle slides in there, like Dede maybe, right, a little bit more prominently or something like that, that would have been the icing on the cake from my personal preference. However, within the lane of music that this one in particular occupies, it just goes to show exactly the direction that the sound is going to go. It's showing the direction that artists who are trying to evolve are going to go. It's just, for all intents and purposes, it's perfect. There isn't anything off the top of my head that I could think of that this beat reminds me of, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm gonna let it slide and give it the 10. And that's really just for the simple fact that this beat is extremely unique to this song. Like, I can't hear another beat and not think of this now moving forward. And I also don't think of anything else while listening to this. But I think what I also love the most about this is that Unknown T took a slightly more experimental approach to his lyricism to kind of complement the overall sound and vibe of the song too. Like, he really confidently and also seamlessly glided in between the different topics and subject matters, right? So one moment it feels almost like a traditional drill song, other moments it kind of feels more like a commercial drill song, other moments it doesn't sound like drill at all, right? It kind of just sounds just like a song, for lack of a better way to put it, right? I just really appreciate how seamless it feels though. It almost doesn't even feel like everything was out of place. Like, it kind of felt like they all existed within their own pocket of the song and make sense within their own context. But I think that also probably speaks a little bit of the identity of Unknown T as well, right? Like, where he's coming from, where he's at, and where he's going. Like, it has that really playful energy to it that makes it super replayable to people who probably aren't familiar with Unknown T, aren't familiar with drill, UK music in general, but it also doesn't alienate the people who are familiar with him and the sound. And above all else, I also feel like it doesn't try to force feed what drill fans in particular want to hear. I think that it gives enough of that without me also having to say, you know what, man, let's move forward from this, right? Like, you're not there anymore, right? That sound, it just doesn't make sense for you. It's just enough that doesn't feel too cringeworthy. But I think I've said enough. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. What's your favorite Unknown T song to drop since Rise Above Hate? And you know what? If you haven't seen my Rise Above Hate reaction, make sure you go check that one out, and also comment on that video what's your favorite song from that project. Maybe you can let me know here as well. Either way, still hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.